Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my channel Naukri Lo. I am Devashish Kumar, and this video is about the top 40 ISTQB Agile level exam. My name is Devashish Kumar. I am ISTQB certified, so I have passed the exam with 90%. So I can easily tell you how to prepare and which are the most important questions that are expected to come in your ISTQB Agile exam. So this video, I have made this video. I have collected the most important questions of all the ISTQB exams from all its vendor. This video will be very helpful to you if you have applied for the ISTQB exam, and if you have the ISTQB exam nearly in future, then you must have to watch this video completely. You can take the screenshots of these questions which I will tell you. Okay, so you can also guess the answer, and I will tell you the answer and check it that you have guessed it correctly or not. Let's start this video. So the first question here is, which of the following statement is one of the 12 core Agile Manifesto values? So there are 12 core Agile Manifesto values. Which of the following is the correct one? Okay. The answer is, have you guessed it? Okay, I will tell you. The answer is option number B. Simplicity, the art, and maximizing the amount of work done is essential. Okay. So I will give it a green color. Now you can take the screenshot if you want to take it. Okay, so let's get to the question number 2. Let's see which is the question number 2. Yeah, so here comes the question number 2. Which of the following statement about the agile software project is true? Agile software project. Okay, so you can pause this video, read the all options and guess it. Okay, so I'm telling you the answer. The answer is B. In the Kanban, transparency of the content and progress of the task is usually visualized of the active task, for example of public whiteboard. I will give it a green color because it is the right and correct answer. You can take the screenshot of the questions and the answer. So let's get to the third question. The third question is, which of the following statement about iteration and release planning is true? Please guess the answer and let's see who guess it right. So the third question, as I told you, that which of the following statement about iteration and release planning is true? Okay, so the answer is yes, the answer is question number B, option number B again. Release planning defines and redefines the product backlog and provide the basis for a test approach and test plan spanning all iteration. Okay, so you can also give you points. There are 40 points for 40 questions. If you have guessed the three answers right, then you got the 3 point, and the point will be converted to the percentage. You can convert it, and you can take a basic idea that how much percentage will you get if you give this agile examination. Okay, so let's get to the question number 4. Let's see what is the question number 4. Okay, so question number 4 is here. Which of the following would you expect most likely to be an average advantage of the whole team approach? Okay, let's read the options, and the correct answer is so there are typing mistakes. I have corrected it all. Okay, so the right answer is option number 1. Yes, that's why I was correcting it all. Improve quality and of requirement specification through examples and automatable test when the adopting the acceptance trace driver development practice. So this is the correct answer. Okay, I hope you have guessed it right. Now let's move to the question number 5. Okay, so question number 5 here comes. Hmm. Which of the following statement about the whole team approach would you expect most likely to be true? Read the options, and the answer is yes. I know my correct option is always with the wrong typing mistakes. Okay, there are 2 times and you know I'm a fast typer. So the answer is question number D only. The whole team approach. Okay, the whole team approach would help to ensure tester, developer, and the business work together to ensure that the desired quality level is achieved. Okay, next, the question number 6. Okay, if you want this uh, document, then you can join my Telegram channel. I will give the Telegram channel link in this video description. Also, you can download this PDF or the Word document from there. And if you will not get that PDF or the Word document in the Telegram group, most probably you will get it. And if you will not get it, you can easily take the screenshot. That is not a big issue. Okay, so the next question is, which of the following statement is true? Okay, which of the following statement is true? So the answer is option uh, okay, it is B again. Early and frequent feedback in Agile project allow the team to provide customer with products that better meet the requirement sooner. Okay, so this is the question number 6. Let's get to the question number 7. Oh, so question number 7, which of the following is describe a direct benefit of early, frequent, and feedback associated to the adaptation of continuous integration? Okay, uh, so read the options, and the answer is detecting and isolation quality problems early. So detecting the problems and isolating the code from the other codes is the first thing you have to do. Okay, because it will cut the connection and the rest of the code will be secure. So here comes the question number 8. It is a very big question. So the question is, consider the agile project aimed at developing a test management tool. Okay, this tool allows test manager to generate report for test analysis, test design, and test execution phases in traditional project. Consider the following user story of the agile project. So there is a story. As a manager who is looking at a project report, I want to be able to print the progress report so that I can keep a hard copy of my daily records. For this user story, the following acceptance criteria is defined. Given that I am a test manager looking at the report, when I click to print button and then I go to the progress report should be printed. Okay, based only on the given information, which of the following would you expect most likely to be true? Read all the options and uh, let's check it out, which is the correct answer. So the correct answer is no. This time I am correcting this. That doesn't mean that this is the correct answer. Yes, the answer is question number C. During the convention, the need of update the acceptance criteria by specifying the date stamp be visible to print out could emerge. Okay, so this is the correct answer. Now let's get to the question number 9. Which of the following statement about retrospective is true? Which of the following for the retrospective is true? Yes. So the answer is question number B again, option number B again. Metrics should be burned down. Start velocity and number of stories completed could be effectively used during agile retrospective for process management. Okay, let's go to the question number 10. Let's see what is here. So question number 10, what of the following describe the frequency and use let me correct the spellings. Okay, so read it. I will read it again. What of the following describe the frequency with which usually all changes made to the software are managed and all the changes components are integrated regularly in a continuous iteration process? Okay, so iteration process must be done daily. Okay, so the answer should be at least once a day. Okay, so this is your correct answer. Iteration process is very important and it must be done daily, so you have to remember this one. Now the question number 11, let's see what is there in question number 11. Okay, now the question number 11, which of the following statement describe configuration management? Okay, read all the options and the correct answer is option B. Yes, B is the correct answer. Configuration management aims to identify and document some character of the configuration items, construct changes to those character, and record and report changes, processing and implementation of the status. Okay, so this is the correct answer. Now let's move to the question number 12. Question number 12. Which of the following, okay, which of the following statement about the differences between the testing and activities in agile projects are true? Okay, so the answer is yes, yes, guess it. Till then I'm correcting the spellings. Yes, so the answer is question number, option number B. In traditional V model, okay, always remember in the V model, the project different test phases are performed sequentially, while in agile process these phases are performed to one another with each iteration. So that is the difference. Okay, let's go to the question number 13. So you have read the question, which of the following statement best describe how development and testing activities are integrated in agile projects? Okay, so let's read all the options, and the correct answer is option number B. Both business stakeholders and tester can test under stories during their development within the iteration to provide fast feedback to the developers. Okay, okay, so next question number 14. In agile project, which of the following approaches would result in best compromise for preserving independence of testers and for allowing tester to have a good understanding of the product as well as good relationship with other team members? Okay, let's read the options, and the correct answer is option D. Having independent separation test teams where testers are assigned to agile teams on long-term basis at the beginning of the agile project. This is the correct answer. Okay. Now the question number 15. Question number 15. Which of the following statement would you expect least likely to be true? Okay. So least likely to be true. And the answer is option B. In the agile project where an independent test team work in parallel with agile teams, the independent team is usually expected to work on a functional testing while agile team on non-testing function. Okay, now next the question number 16. Okay, referring the following burndown chart at the end of 3 weeks an agile project, the x-axis is used to present the unit time while y-axis is represent the unit of work hours. The straight line represent the ideal progress of the iteration from start to finish, while the broken line represent actual progress of the agile team made during the iteration. Based only on the given information, which of the following statements are true? Okay, so the correct answer is yes, the option B. The upward trends in the middle of the iteration indicates that the remaining work to complete for the iteration increased. Okay, now let's get to the question number 17. So the question number 17 is here. Which of the following statement about the test automation and regression risk in agile project is true? And the answer is option C. Automation test and automation can help to manage risk since the allowing to the running of regression test allows within the each iteration. It is the right answer. Okay, now the question number 18. Yes, which of the following statement is true in the agile project? Okay, so which of the following are true? The answer is question the option C. Shorter time frame and frequent changes require the adaptation of good practices for the test design and implementation, which should be defined during release planning. Okay, the design spelling is wrong. Okay, I have corrected it. You will get the corrected document in the Telegram channel. Don't worry, you will get that corrected one. Better to take the screenshot of these questions. Okay, now the question number 19, based on the skill required for the tester in agile team, which of the following activities would you expect least likely to be performed by testers in agile projects? Okay, so the answer is option number D, tracking the failures of the unit test that has been written when the using the test case development practices. Okay, now the question number 20. Okay, question number 20, which of the following is a typical task performed by tester within a scrum team? Okay, so the options are here and the answer is option D, coaching other members in the self organization and cross functionality is the correct answer. So this task is done by this team. Now the question number 21, which of the following statement is true within an agile team? Okay, so within an agile team, which of the following are correct? And the answer is option B, tester may have difficulty keeping pace with the incoming changes boxed iteration. Okay, now the question number 22. I hope you can see the question. Which of the following statement about the test driven development, behavior driven development is true? Let's improve these options. So the answer is D number. TDD, tests are focused on the implementation of the software while on the exhibit behavior of the software. This is the correct answer. I hope you are understanding the answers and the question. So the next question is 23, question number 23. Which of the following statement about the test pyramid is true? Test pyramid. Okay, so the correct answer is the test concept is based on the principle of eliminating defect as early as possible in the software life cycle. So option C is the correct answer. Okay, now let's move ahead to the question number 24. A very beautiful question. Which of the following statement best describe test execution automation? So the answer is the use of the software to control the execution of the test and comparison of the actual result are expected results. So these are the test execution automation. Okay, there are some spelling mistake because of my fast and wrong typing, so don't worry about that. You know what should be there. You are a mature student, so let's not get to the wrong question on the wrong spelling issues. Okay, so the next question is of the following statement about the testing quadrant model is true? And the answer is option B. Each of the four testing quadrant Q1 2 3 4 contains test type, different test types and test levels, and this quadrant can be used by agile team and the other stakeholder to ensure that all important types of test types and test level included in the agile project. Okay, so this is the correct answer. Now let's move to the question number 26. 26, 26, 26. Yes, so the question number 26 is here. Which of the following statement best describe how a tester on a scrum team should contribute during the sprint zero? Okay, the answer is the tester should work together with the rest of the team to identify the product backlog and create a initial system architecture and high level prototype. I am talking about the option number D. Option number D is the correct option. Okay, you can take the screenshot, you must take it. Okay, now question number 27. It is a very long question. Let's see. Yes, so the question number 27, consider the estimation of a given user story performed separately by two different teams, team A and team B, with the aid uh, planning poker technique. Both the team consist of 5 members and use deck card that read 0 1 2 3 4 5 8 13 and 20 story point. Okay, team A decides for an estimate of 8 story points and 4 round of estimate described by following table. You can yes, I will provide the table. You can see the attachment table B decides for the eliminate of the 3 story point after 3 round of the described by the following table. You can see the attachment. Assume that at the end of the each round of the estimation area, A immediately performs another round without any discussion within the team. The lowest and the highest estimator explains the estimate, and another round is performed only after a discussion involving the whole team has been held. Which of the following statement would you expect most likely to be true in this scenario? Okay, so these are the options. I hope you can see the options, and the answer is option number D. Yes, in the estimation process, team B, unlike team A, can take advantage of the discussion that represent an important benefit of planning poker. Okay, now the question number 23. um, yes, question number 23 question is large, but the options are not large. Okay, so the question is, an agile project is aimed at developing an e-commerce website that will allow registered user to purchase digital books during the checkout process. Only credit card payment are allowed, with supported credit card types of supported credit cards type will be accepted. Consider the following accepting criteria for given user story of the agile project. Check the number of the steps required to complete the purchase order during the checkout process is minimized in order to reduce the risk that the customer will leave on the website without completing the orders. Which of the following information would you expect to the most relevant to the create a mind test aimed at covering this acceptance criteria? Okay, so let's read all the options, and the right answer is the first one only. Yes, the maximum number of steps to complete the checkout process is the correct answer. Okay, I got some message, let's check it out. Okay, yeah, so question number 29, sorry, question number 29. Consider the following acceptance criterions associated to a user story: a maximum of 0.0002 failures per hour in the specification operation condition over at least 10 days of testing must be achieved. Okay, which of the following aspect of the testability is described best in this acceptance criterion? There should be a gap, and the answer is the quality characteristic. Yes, obviously in the testing department the question is saying that the answer is quality characteristics. Okay, now the question number 30. Which of the following is the best example of testable acceptance criterion for the test related activities? Okay, and the answer is the web application shall provide a response time lower than 1 second 95% of the web page when 100 concurrent users are working on it. Yes, I am talking about option C. Option C is the correct answer. Okay, now the question number 31. It is a very long question with very long options. Okay, so I will show you the question first. Consider the following user story for Agile project aimed at developing an application that calculates the reimbursement of the medical visit. As an owner of the application, I want the reimbursement of the medical visit to calculate based on the following rules. So there are two type of reimbursement visit: doctor visit, doctor's office visit (DOCVs), and the hospital visit (HVs). The reimbursement for doctor visit is 33%, while the reimbursement for hospital visit depends on the type of specialized visit. Two type of specialized visit there, um, and their associated reimbursement are 45% for A and 90% for B. Based only on the given information, which of the following would you expect the most suitable black box text uh, design technique for user story? I will show you the options now. I hope you can see the options, right? If you have not read the question, so this is the question and these are the options. I hope you can see the options. Okay, correct. So I hope you have read the options, and the answer is option B, use case testing. Test the following use case: actor equal to application user, preconditional is the application user logged in equal to scenario application, the user insert all the input for the medical visit and the application calculates the associated reimbursement, minus post equals to condition equals to reimbursement calculated. Okay, so this should be the answer. Now let's get to the question number 32. Yes, so question number 32 have only three options. An agile team is working on a team aimed at the developing an image editing forbid in the current implementation of the tool. A dedicated GUI graphical user interface called setting allows the user to process the current image by modifying the values of the following three parameters: explore, contrast, saturation. Okay, so consider exploratory design testing session suggested with a session based test management approach aimed at the finding issues related to the interaction of these parameters on the image based process. Which of the following would you expect to be the best character to support this exploratory testing session? Okay, so the answer is yes, the longest option, option A is the correct answer. Let's color it green. Explore setting working on the different images as follows: setting for the values of exposure, contrast and saturation at the minimum in the order to discover and contrast at the maximum, while maintaining the value of saturation as it is minimum in order to discover unexpected effects on these images. So this is the correct answer. Let's go to the question number 33. Yes, question number 33. Which of the following is in an agile software development approach in which transparency of the content and progress of the task is usually obtained with the visualization of the active task, and which iteration are optional? So always remember the Kanban. Option C is the correct answer for this. This iteration is optional. We can take it as an option. Okay. Now let's get to the question number 34. Which of the following statement best describe the user stories? So we have to read all the stories, and the user stories capture high level user or business required, typically consist of one or more sentences in everyday or business language. So option A is the correct answer for this. I hope you are taking the screenshot for your uh, reference in future. These questions are very important, so don't take it lightly, take it very seriously. I've done research on all the ISTQB agile questions, and these are one of the most common questions to be asked in ISTQB agile level exam. So we get back to the question number 13. Which of the following statement about the agile retrospective is true? Okay, so read this all, and there is a spelling mistake. Potential should be there. Potential changes aimed at expanding the definition and done at different level can be discussed during agile retrospective. Yes, the options D is the correct. Okay, now the question number 36 is here. A big buddy question is here. An agile team uses a burndown chart and a task board to track progress within each iteration. In the burndown chart, the x-axis represents the day of iteration. The y-axis represents the story point in the task board of the progress of the task in the managed, while the across movement across the following columns. To do ongoing, done. A user story for the current iteration has associated 20 story points and consists of 4 tasks, T1, T2, T3 and T4. At the end of the 5th day of the next day, T1 and T2 move to the done column, while the T3 and T4 remains in the ongoing column. Based on the given information, which of the following statement would expect most likely to be true at the end of the 6th day iteration? Okay, so very long question. I hope you have read the question, and the answer is the burn down chart should be updated with points. So option D is the correct answer. If you want to take a screenshot, you can pause that video, that part, and take the screenshot. Okay, I will not stay in the question for long because it would take a long time. You can pause the question and take the screenshot. Now the question number 37. Okay, consider an agile team in which developer adopt a development that consists of the following main steps. Write a test that expresses the functioning of a small piece referring to the programming element that do not yet exist. Run the test to see that it fails because the functionality by the test has not been implemented yet. Write just enough code to make the test pass. Restructure if the necessary the code by altering its inter without changing its external behavior, and rerun ensure its continues to pass against the restructuration. In this practice, these steps are repeated for the next code running he previously tested, as well as he added which of the following testing quadrant would test this practice be part of. Okay, so the answer is Q1, technology facing test and support the team. This is the correct option. Option number B is the correct option. I will also start course for the ISTQB, and if you are watching this video, you can check out on my channel, you can check out the playlist. The playlist would be named as ISTQB. You can check out my videos for the ISTQB courses. I hope you will like that video. Okay, now the question number 38. Consider a Scrum team that is performing a quality risk analysis during the Scrum planning meeting for the first iteration of the Scrum project. The following table lists all the user stories, blog items for the first iteration and the risk item identified for each user story. See attachment. Okay, I will give the attachment also. The risk level for each identified risk items will access based on the impacted and the likelihood. In particular, the risk level for the user story with the single risk item is equal to the risk level of the risk item. The risk level for the user story with the multiple risk item is equal to the average value of the risk level associated with those items. Based only on the given information, which of the following statement would you expect most likely to be true in this scenario? Okay, I hope you have read the question, and the answer is while the identification of the risk items should be performed by the product owner, the assessment of the risk level should be performed by the whole team. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, option A is the correct answer. Okay, now the question number 39. An agile team is working on a project aimed at developing a web. Okay, so they are developing a web, and that is a web customer portal of a pay TV complete that allows with a smart card and a test set-top box to purchase digital content. Assume that at the end of the thing, iteration PayPal and the credit card are only allowed in the payment method, and that the feature to change credit on the smart card has been implemented. The following user story has been selected for the fourth iteration of the project. As the owner of the e-commerce website, I want a customer to be able to pay for the items in his or her shopping cart by using the credit charge on the smart card, so that I can increase the customer base by allowing customer to have some more payment options. Based only on this given information, which of the following would you expect to describe valid and relevant acceptance test for this user story? Yes, so the option is The correct option is option B. Test to the check test to check that the payment was with the expired card of the supported credit card was unsuccessful. Okay, so this is the correct option. Now the last question is here: which of the following tools would you expect to be most useful to report defect found during exploratory testing session in agile projects? So tools that capture log activities performed on the application during its use. Option C is the correct one. I hope you have liked this video. I hope you have watched this video till the end, and I hope you have taken the screenshot of each and every question. And remember one thing, that you must study again and again these questions. These are very important, most important questions for agile ISTQB level exam. Okay, subscribe to this channel. This is very important because I regularly upload videos on the agile testing and quality assurance department. So please subscribe to this channel and see you in next video. Till then, bye bye.